Hi, I'm a prince from a kingdom in a world where normal was abnormal and abnormal was normal. Though I was a knight, put him in a castle, I thought I could never find anyone like me to be my life partner. But I was wrong. Let me tell you a story. Once there were three sisters who lived alone in a cottage in the woods. They had been there as long as they could remember and were assisted by a young boy who was a tour. And they never saw anyone else as they lived in a very new part of the woods. They live in a different kind of world, but each of them were very different from each other. The oldest sister was not able to cook. They both had only one knife. She had just one knife, right in the middle of the both knife. Her name was One Knife. The second sister had 3 eyes. Her name was Three Eyes. The youngest sister had 2 eyes. Her name was, you guessed it right, Two Eyes.
Hi, I'm One Eye.
Hi, I'm the cook and I also have just one eye.
Hi, I'm Three Eyes.
Hi, I'm Two Eyes.
Everyone they knew had only one eye or 3 eyes. Because 2 eyes was not like them or others, her older sisters were ashamed of her and picked on her all the time. But the cook boy was kind to her. They would give her their old, used and torn clothes to wear, but wear new dresses themselves. They only let her eat the leftovers. But some nights, the cook came to her rescue with some fresh and good food.
Yuck! They always feed me with the leftovers. Having been born with 2 eyes was not my choice. God! Why am I being treated like this?
Dear sister, I've got some yummy and delicious food for you. Have it before your wretched sisters can even smell it in the air.
How do you manage to get me food on some nights? My sisters must be feeding you also only with the leftovers.
Oh, don't even think that I've got this from your sisters. Not only they are greedy, but they are very cunning. I've got this from the baker's place. He's a very kind man. He gives me freshly made food when I leave for home.
Am I eating a shower of food? How mean? I didn't even ask if you had eaten. How can I be so selfish?
Hold on, don't you worry. I've already had my share of food. This is for you, dear sister. I have only got a small stomach. How much do you think I can eat?
The sisters owned a goat, just one goat. But as it was a different kind of world, the goat, instead of bleating meh meh, they bow wow. It was the duty of Two Eyes to take the goat to the meadow to graze. She would leave in the morning and return late in the evening. Some days, when the cook boy joined her, she would consider herself lucky. She would spend a day talking to him while the goat grazed. One morning, when she did had hardly anything to eat,
You did not eat the leftovers yesterday night. Don't you know that wasting food is wrong? Food is a gift from God. Rather, you should be gifted to get some food.
if food is a gift from God, then why don't you give me fresh and good food? Why only the leftovers?
She's arguing with us? I just can't believe this. You just that answered your elder sisters. You should be punished for this grave sin of yours. Punishment. What should be your punishment?
No food today. That will be your punishment.
Now get out or we'll throw you out with that goat. No food for you till tomorrow morning.
Dear God, you are lucky to choose some of those grass at the meadow. I am only fed with leftovers. Even that has not been written in my fate. I'm feeling very hungry. Wish I could choose some of those grass like you.
All at once, an old man stood before her. But
The biggest surprise was that this man had 2 eyes, just like 2 eyes herself.
Yeah, just like me. 2 eyes.
What's wrong, my dear? Why are you crying?
It's my sisters. They never give me enough to eat.
You can have as much as you like. Just close your eyes and say this to your goat that bleed, goat, bleed, and bring me lots to eat. Then you'll have plenty. When you don't want, just say, bleed, goat, bleed, and I have had so much to eat. Then the rest will vanish just like this.
Are you sure this will work?
This will surely work. This is a magical world, an era of wizards and magicians. Our spell makes us spellbound. Our spell makes the world revolve and rotate. Never harm anybody with your spell, or it will eventually harm you.
I am unable to understand what you are saying.
You don't need to understand, sweet little child. Just cast the spell.
Who are you?
I am the guardian of this meadow.
Bleed, God, bleed, and bring me lots to eat.
And a little table and chair appeared. The table was set with a tablecloth, plate, and silverware. And on it were dishes and dishes of wonderful smelling food. 2 eyes started in hungrily, and little later started eating. Everything tasted delicious.
Yeah? This sure is better than leftovers. Breathe, God, breathe. I have had so much to eat. Wow! The table vanished. It's better than cleaning up.
Look, our little sister didn't eat anything. How can she remain without eating since yesterday night?
That's strange. If someone is giving her food, this is not the first time that she has not eaten her leftovers. There's something fishy about this.
I saw this coming by once or twice with some fresh food. Is he trying to help her?
I'll bury him alive if I catch him doing that. Don't pay him his month's wages. That will teach him to stay away from our family affairs. I'll go and watch our activities tomorrow. I'm coming along with you tomorrow to make sure you tend the goat properly. Next morning, when 2 eyes started out, 1 eye followed her and kept a careful eye on her. So 2 eyes couldn't use the old man's rhyme. When they got home, she ate a bowl of leftovers. A little later, the cook boy came in. 2 eyes briefed on him on what had happened.
I pity you, 2 eyes. First, you are gifted with such wretched sisters, and when a guardian angel appeared, bad luck doesn't seem to let go of you. What would you make for the guardian angel to appear?
I just cried.
As simple as that. Then why don't you start crying?
Now stop making fun of me. So I have already have enough.
No, I'm not making fun of you. That's the key. You're crying.
Are you sure?
100%. What's wrong, my dear? Why are you crying? We thought our problems are solved. Hi, guardian angel. I am the cook of this house. I am her best friend. Why? Because of her sisters, the goat could not bring her the food because 1 eye was watching her. Don't worry about her. We can stop her if you like. Just say this song. Is your eyes awake? Is your eyes asleep? Is your eyes awake? Keep singing that and she will soon be asleep. That's great. Your problem is solved.
Sister, let me sing to you. A song for me. Good. Now you are learning the manners of how to behave with elders.
Is your eye awake? Are your eye asleep? Is your eye awake? Is your eye asleep? Is your eye... Bleed, God, bleed, and bring me lots of wheat. Bleed, God, I have had so much to eat. Wake up, sleepyhead. When they got home, Two Eyes didn't touch her leftovers. When she had gone off to bed, Three Eyes asked,
What happened? She hasn't eaten the leftovers. You were there with the whole of today.
How should I know? I fell asleep.
Fell asleep? How can you be so irresponsible? You were not said that to go and sleep.
If you think you can do better, you go tomorrow.
Next morning, when Two Eyes started out, Three Eyes followed her to the meadow and kept 3 careful eyes on her. Sister, let me sing to you.
Sing if you want to.
Is your eye awake? Is your eye asleep? Is your eye awake? Is your eye asleep? Is your eye awake? Bleed, God, bleed, and bring me lots to eat.
Two Eyes has gone off to sleep. What happened?
Our sister knows a charm to make the goat bring wonderful food. I couldn't hear the words.
Then let's get rid of the goat. If we can't have something, then she shouldn't have it. She should not enjoy it. She's our slave. You thought you could eat better than your sisters, did you? Well, the goat is gone, so that's that.
You are born to eat the leftovers and that's your fate.
What's wrong, my dear? You always seem to be in trouble.
It's my sisters. The song didn't work on 3 years, and she saw everything, and now they are chasing me the goat.
Silly girl, that charm is for just one eye. She had more than one eye. For that you should have sung, Are your eyes awake? Are your eyes asleep? She has more than one eye, but no problem. I have to fix a permanent solution for this. Here you go. Take this seed and plant it in front of your cottage. You will soon have a tree with leaves of silver and apples of gold. You can just stretch your hand and say, Apple hanging on the tree, I am Two Eyes, come to me. And you will have the apple right into your hand.
Two Eyes waited till his sisters weren't looking and then dug a small hole and planted the seed. Next morning, there stood a tall tree in front of the cottage with leaves of silver and apples of gold. Two Eyes saw her sisters gaping at it with astonishment. Let's watch what happened.
Look, a man!
Quick, hide our little sister.
So the sisters hid Two Eyes behind an empty barrel. They didn't want the prince to see her.
Good morning, ladies. I'm Prince Dominic. I'm out on a tour visiting different parts of our kingdom. It's very surprising to see you folks live with this beautiful tree you have there. The apples of this tree are beautiful. I was attracted by the picture of these apples from the far mountainside. I would really love to have one of those apples. In fact, I would grant anything in my power to the lady who first gave me one. Ladies, there's something magical about this tree. Don't you see as we're trying to reach for the apples, the branches just lifted themselves higher? So the apples were always out of reach for you? Very strange. That's odd. That stone seems to have come from that barrel under there. Is anyone under the barrel? Please come out.
Oh no, sir, not really. It's just our little sister.
Different. So we can't let anyone see her.
But I want to see her. How can you be so good and hide someone from people? Young lady, please come out. My word, she's the loveliest lady I've ever seen. You're prettier than these little apples. You also have 2 eyes like me.
Oh, guys.
Dear lady, can you give me an apple from that tree?
Yes. Apple hanging on the tree. I am 2 eyes, come to me.
My thanks. Now to keep up my word, I will grant anything in my power.
Oh, thank God. First of all, you can take me away from these horrid, hateful sisters.
Of course, yes, I can, and I will take you with me. And so, my friends, I took 2 eyes along with me, away from my mean sisters, and back to my castle. And since we had so much in common, after all, we both had 2 eyes, she became my queen and we have lived happily ever after.